Unity had a need that 25% of their patients coming into the program were veterans, and they really didn't have any qualified volunteers to visit with the veterans, meaning veteran to veteran. And we decided that this was something that our post could do as community service. Plus, it's our passion and our post to care for our fellow vets. You know, it's a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and we care about caring for our vets.
Our social workers and nurses explain the veteran-to-veteran program to the families, both the patient and their family member, and they let them know that this service is available and would they like to partake in it. From there, I contact one of our veteran volunteers and we match them up. In that way, try to keep them with the same branch, if at all possible, of service. At this point, veteran volunteers, we have oriented 29. We have a few more waiting in the wings, so we hope to be past 30, 35 by the fall. Right now, we have most of our volunteers in the Green Bay, Denmark location. We have had 2 orientations in Door County, so we are even going to be assigning a patient on Washington Island. We do have some in the Oconto area. Our goal by the end of 2019 is to have volunteer veterans in all of the 13 counties that we serve.
I think that the veterans connecting with our veteran patients has been very important, because it gives those veterans the opportunity to talk and to relate to someone who knows exactly what they've been through and some of the similar experiences. And I think that gives them the opportunity to talk about things that maybe they don't talk about their family, maybe they don't talk to us about, but they're able to talk to a veteran volunteer about. And I think that's a key to the veteran program.
I learned that our patients may share memories with us, and we can just provide a listening ear, validate their feelings, and kind of try to be there with them in those memories. However, when they share it with a veteran volunteer, it's at a such deeper level, where it's like they're talking to an old buddy, and this veteran volunteer may have gone through the same experience or something similar, and it just gives it a different meaning to the patients.
Because veterans like talking to veterans. That's always will be that way, and more than their family even, you know. And, I mean, then the stories come out too, you know. And I always figure that you have to get that story out of that veteran. When they're gone, that story's gone too.
I just feel more successful as a social worker in that I can provide this resource to my patient and know that, you know, they're really benefiting from this. And it's really something that I don't feel like I am a great resource at, because I've never been in the service. And so I don't know, you know, the ins and outs and what goes on. So it just makes me feel like I'm really doing a better job for them.
A lot of really special bonds have formed. It's different for a veteran volunteer than it is for any other volunteer. As a general rule, we say that it's a one-way conversation. We're there to listen. We're not really there to share a lot about ourselves. That changes when it's 2 veterans. The dynamics are just real different. So there is a lot of give and take, and I have heard positive things from both sides.
I think veterans talking to veterans like that, it gives them a sense of closure. I mean, because they fought the war, they did their part. You know, they gave back to their country.
When you come to visit your veteran and you see this person, their face just lights up and they smile and they're just so happy to see you, and they're just so excited to start talking to you because they haven't seen you in a week or 2 weeks. It's just heartfelt, and it just really makes you feel good, like you're making a difference. But the stories all kind of seem the same, and it all boils down to having each other's back and camaraderie and just the fun things that we did while we were serving. And even though there is an age difference, we all kind of seem to have done the same thing, just at different times.
Many veterans do not have that companionship like they had when they were in the service, and they interacted day to day with other veterans. When they got out of service, they came back home, that friendship was gone. They got together with their old friends, and that camaraderie was not there anymore. And I think we bring that back to him, which is important.
Really take an interest in when you hear that someone has military service, and be thankful for that military service, and reach out and realize that there may be some things that would be helpful to them to talk about, and getting a veteran volunteer in there to really discuss and to be able to open them up, give them the permission to talk about those things that might bring healing to them, and some wholeness to the end of their life, and peace to the end of their life is really important.
Really take advantage of the opportunity. They're people who have risked their lives for us, and so really we owe them this much, if not more.
Well, I'm trying to pay it forward because, someday I might be in their position, and I would hope that there would be a program or someone like myself to come visit me when I'm going through this journey. It means a lot to share your stories, and knowing that there's someone out there that cares for you and really has your back. And that's been the motto of veterans for a lifetime. We have our brothers and sisters back. That's what it's all about.
I've always been proud and honored to be a Unity staff person, but to see the way that our organization has embraced this veterans program has just brought the whole thing to a different level for me.
I feel very proud to work for Unity because every agency may have a mission and vision statement. However, Unity really is committed to live this mission, right? They are committed to addressing the unique needs of all of our patients. So it makes me proud to know that I work for Unity, and they are willing to, help all of our patients live the highest quality of life that they can.
I would recommend this program to every veteran that's out there, whether he's a patient or a volunteer. It's, like I said, it's life-changing.
It's not only for the veteran, it's for ourselves. It does a lot for us, seeing that we can help veterans that are in their final days. It's a good feeling. So we have a lot in common. We have a lot to talk about. When I walk in that room and see that smile, he reminds me so much of my dad. Brings a tear to my eye when I speak about